It says I'm live, allegedly.
Click go live to start your broadcast. Okay, go live. Bam.
Allegedly.
I think it says I'm live. Allegedly.
It says I'm live
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
We'll figure that part out.
Yo, hold on. Let me hit up Pixar real quick.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do to make sure it's good?
Yeah, go check on it.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure it's
Yeah, I just want to check
good.
on it. But everybody at the basketball's in, man. Welcome to um our first live stream with the layer.
The first episode.
First episode. You got it right, man.
Yes, sir.
Um, Yeah, I'm excited. We're obviously like working through the kinks with like live stream and OBS, and I don't think I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think I'm ever gonna like master any of this. So you're just gonna have to deal with the mishaps here at the basketballs in, and possibly maybe with the layer.
Oh, there will be plenty.
Yo, there will be plenty, but I don't know. Everybody taking the vibes as you can, man. Take a sip, take a drink, calm down, relax. This is not Dr. Disrespect stream.
No,
This
sir.
is not this is the basketballs in the layer, man. And we're talking tonight NFL football.
NFL, yeah.
It's been wild so far, I would say. I can't really. I want to admit, Layer, like I don't know if it's been the best start to any NFL season.
Season. Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't been that exciting. What do you think?
So I have mixed feelings, but I think it's been pretty good as far as
Okay,
surprises, like players like Amon Ra, Justin
Armin
Jefferson,
Ra, bro.
you know the Dolphins offense, the entire offense, not just one player.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but yeah, it feels like the week one excitement is kind of falling off a bit. But we love the sport. Come on, man. From fantasy football to the pick'ems. For
Yeah,
Sunday is for football. All right, it's a holiday every Sunday.
yeah. It's a holiday every Sunday, of course, and obviously not trying to take anything away, but I guess I'm just more so kind of mirroring maybe our own fantasy teams. I don't know. Maybe that's the
Do we
case
have
because
to
I
talk about it?
Dude, I freaking got my butt handed to me last week, man.
Listen, guys. I was facing Waddle and Tyreek Hill. All right. So and Stephon Diggs. You know what Stephon Diggs did. You know what Stephon Diggs did.
Wait,
I'm him.
Waddle,
I'm him.
Stephon Diggs?
Yes, in different league, but one league, the dude had Diggs and Waddle, so it was like there's nothing I could do. There's
Shit.
nothing I could
I
do.
mean, I had a good day with Tyreek Hill, but he couldn't pull me in a loss. What
Tyreek,
was your record for fantasy,
Tyreek,
by the way?
1-6 last week.
1-6.
One
Dang,
out
you in
of
a
six
lot of leagues,
leagues.
brother. There's a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
L's you
Hey,
taking
hey, hey,
there,
hey, hey.
man.
The week prior, I was 4-2. The week prior, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad.
Not that bad. Not
Yeah,
that bad. Not that bad. Not that
it's
bad.
not all bad.
Um,
What I wanted to
any
ask
other
you,
highlights?
what I
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to
Go
ask
right
you,
ahead. Go right ahead.
out of these four teams I'm going to name, which team do you think is in more trouble? The Bengals, the Titans, the Raiders, or the Colts?
Which team do I think is in the most trouble? The Raiders,
Mm-hmm. The Raiders, they're 0-2. Derek Carr, Devontae
the
Adams,
Titans,
Josh Jacob, Darren Waller. The Titans, Derrick Henry, Tannehill, AJ Brown left. The
or
Bengals
Bengals.
just went to a
Yep, they're
Super
0
Bowl.
2.
Just went
Yep.
to a Super Bowl. 0-2. Or the Colts. Fancy new quarterback and Matt Ryan was supposed to bring hope back to the franchise.
Well, I'll say
Jonathan
this:
Taylor.
out of those four,
Mm-hmm.
the Colts are the worst for
Ooh.
sure. Right
Ooh.
now,
Over
I
the
mean that might
Titans?
change.
The
That
Titans, they
might
look
change.
too good.
No, no. I only say based upon the expectations. Like
Okay.
I don't think that like the expectations of the Titans for the years past have always been like AFC Championship games,
Yeah, yeah.
win their division type of thing.
Okay.
Whereas the Colts, they've been trying to play catch up.
For a
I
while
can't
now.
say yeah for a while, bro. So I can't really be too upset at them. But they're the worst. But if I'm to answer your question the way that you said it, Of course, the most obvious letdown out of all two has to be the Titans. It's without a doubt the Titans. The Raiders, to me, there's 17 games
Mm-hmm.
in the season, so they can lose about four more games and still end the year at 11 and set at 10 and 6. So I think it's 11 and 7. Yeah, 11 and 7.
11-7.
Um,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
11 and 6. 11 and 6. They could end the year at 11 and 6 and be fine, make the AFC playoffs, and make some noise. But a team like the Titans, where do they get wins? You
Well,
lost Corey Davis,
yep.
AJ Brown,
AJ Brown. Yep. Didn't they have
and
Julio too?
by the way, you had Julio, you lost Julio,
Yeah, they
and
lost
then
Julio.
on top of Julio, let's not throw in. And I mean, a lot of people might not look at this as like a big time loss, but
Hmm.
when Bill Belichick grabs him, I gotta say it's a big time loss. Jonnu Smith, you lost Jonnu Smith at the tight end position, so that level of physicality that the Titans used to have is like
It's
gone,
gone.
bro,
It's
gone,
gone.
and it's just all on the shoulders or skinny legs of Derrick Henry, bro.
Derek, they're asking Derek to do too much. He has to have 200-yard games every game to have a chance. Like,
Dude, every freaking time. What would you say is your answer? I'll pose it to you as you
so
did to myself. Out of the
for
four,
me,
Cincinnati Bengals, Indianapolis Colts, Tennessee Titans, and then what was the final team? The Oakland Raiders. Out of those four,
I'm gonna say I want to say the Raiders just because Devontae Adams is there, but I'll say the Bengals because for a team,
everyone, the layers, the Green Bay Packers fan, by the way.
yes, I am. The team that went to the Super Bowl looks terrible. All right, and to me, that's the biggest because I'm looking at them like,
Oh,
hey,
so you're going with the Bengals?
I'm going with the Bengals. I'm like, hey,
Okay, you're going with the
this
Bengals.
he threw 5 picks what was it, week one? 5 picks. I'm like, bro, what is going on? But yeah,
Yeah,
you have Jamar Chase, you have Boyd, you have who's that other T Higgins, you have Joe Mixon at running back. They should not be losing these games. They should not be losing these games, man.
I don't know. It's a tough call to me because I just feel like the Titans have just looked. They looked bad, bro. How can you not say they don't? Like
No, the
what?
Titans look terrible. The Titans look terrible. Like, but how far do you think the Titans are gonna go? I never liked the Titans. I never thought they were a
I never
contender.
did either. Yeah, I never
Yeah,
did
like I
either.
never thought they could get anything done. I had hopes in the Bengals, like I did. Now I'm
Why?
like, they just went to the Super Bowl. The path to the bowl, they showed that they have players at all levels. They have a great slot receiver. They can get you with the deep passes. They have they have a great running game. The defense was solid. They didn't fix that O line till now. You can, if you want to get to Joe Burrow, you will get to Joe Burrow. And yeah, no, that's not cool, man. They need to do something about that team. They need to do something about that team.
I'll say this much about the Bengals. Out of a team that was kind of like the darling of the NFL last year,
Mhm, mhm.
they sure did fall off fast, and it doesn't a way out. It doesn't look like there's a way out, man.
Like,
It doesn't look like there's a way out with the Bengals. And I feel like the only way that they could even salvage their season,
mhm.
I mean, you're really going to have to just decide we're just going to run the ball or we're just going to pass because that O line that they have is just trash right now. And we all knew it was bad last year when they were in the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
That's why I say this year, I don't even, if it's bad again,
Damn.
like what do you like? It's like, dude, like what are we doing here?
Damn.
Like what are we doing here? But it's interesting though. There's a lot of teams 0-2. The Raiders. I mean, can we say the Texans are 0-2 because they've lost? They've tied one game. Can we say that? Carolina's
Mm.
0-2. Atlanta's
Mm.
0-2. Add in Cincinnati, Tennessee. Yeah, there's a lot of teams that are
Cincinnati. Yeah, there's a
0-2.
lot of teams where you're like, dude, you guys should be doing way better than this. Like,
Way better, like a lot better, and I don't know, very concerning, very concerning. If I'm to be,
how about
if I'm to be that guy.
teams that are 2-0? Any surprises?
Any surprises from the 2-0
2
teams?
and 0 teams.
So we got
Me?
Kansas City at 2-0.
Yeah.
We have
The Giants.
Buffalo
The
at 2 and
Giants.
0.
The
We have the
Giants.
Giants at 2 and 0.
The Giants.
We have Tampa Bay at 2 and 0. I'm gonna
Yo,
go with Tampa
Tampa.
Bay.
Tampa's an ugly 2 and
Philly at
0.
2 and 0. To me, I
Tampa's
feel
an
like the one
ugly
that
2
we
and 0.
all saw was Philly. We all saw
Yeah,
Philly.
yeah, yeah,
We all
yeah,
saw
yeah.
like Buffalo and Kansas
They're
City,
taking
but
that step. Hmm.
I'm surprised with Tampa Bay just because of how bad they look.
Yo,
Like, let's be real.
yo. So I don't know what's going on between Tom
They are
and
the
Giselle.
worst 2-0 seed I have ever seen.
Yo, it's
Oh
bad.
gosh.
It's
Dude, let's not
bad.
talk about dude Tom and Giselle, man. Come on,
Oh
guys.
man, this is bad. I don't know what's going on, but Tom needs to get back to being Tom. But we've seen Brady be bad before and then completely turn it around later on in the
Oh
season.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And,
So,
and I'll say this, like obviously we're talking more so from like from like a team perspective,
yeah,
but from a fantasy perspective, and I
yeah.
even have Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, you
You
do.
definitely, yeah, I do. So you definitely have to start thinking about. Yeah, I don't think I want. I might have to risk like losing the potential of Tom Brady just because it looks bad in
Hey,
Tampa, man.
if I was you, I would look for a backup or somebody that's just. You know what? I'm gonna give him a pass. Julio Jones is banged up. Godwin's not good. Oh well, Godwin's injured. Antonio Brown is gone. Mike Evans is suspended. They had Scotty Miller out here,
Yeah,
Rashad
yeah,
Perriman. So I get no Gronk. I guess he's kind of like, all right, this is not the all Pro Bowl receiving core that I came here with. But I think he'll figure it out later on. It's just ugly
yeah.
right
Who's
now.
your most surprising team? 2-0.
Oh, definitely the Giants. What?
Definitely oh yeah.
What?
See, I wanted to say New York Giants, but
Hmm.
Tom Brady. But continue the
The
Giants.
Giants for me. Like Saquon's back. He looks good. I'm happy for him. Daniel Jones. It's not pretty, but he's getting the job done. they
Yo, and they got Dallas next week, by the
listen.
way.
They're paying. Oh yeah, that's a good matchup. They're
Yo,
paying.
Monday Night Football, by the way.
They're paying Galladay, Kenny Galladay, $75 million and not playing him. Instead, they're playing their last year's first round pick Kadarius Toney his minutes, and they're winning games. I'm like, yo, this is just coaching is literally like we're rolling with a hot hand, we're rolling who's doing putting in the work, and it's showing on the football field. Um,
Yeah, definitely is.
Another game that I really enjoyed was watching Joe Flacco complete that comeback for the Jets.
The Jets
The
game was
Jets game,
amazing.
right? That was some good football. See,
The Jets game was
that was some
amazing,
good
man.
football. It makes you love the game even more, man. Like just to see a guy like Joe Flacco back in the league, being relevant. Yo, listen, if he makes the playoffs, uh, tip my hat to him, man. Like I like seeing that. I'm gonna pay attention to the Jets this year. I want to see Joe do good.
Yeah, nah, Joe. I like Joe Flacco. The Jets game was definitely so far. The Jets game has to be the best game of the year, right?
Oh, let me
Dude,
think about that one. Hold on. Let's hit some game. The Dolphins, Ravens.
okay. The Dolphins. You okay? The Dolphins Ravens game certainly was good, but I felt like the Jets really took that one from
Oh
Cleveland.
yeah, they stole it. They
Like that
stole
one
it.
was so embarrassing.
They stole it. They stole that. They
That
stole the
one was
show.
so
They
embarrassing.
stole the
And
show.
I believe
And it was like two prize fighters going blow for
if I'm
blow.
not if I'm not mistaken,
Uh
I
huh.
think the Jets actually lead the league in passing attempts.
Passing attempts. Wow.
Yeah, I think they do. Hold on,
Oh,
let me get that stat.
talking
But
about leading the league and fun facts. What college? Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. The two quarterbacks that are leading the league in passing yardage currently are from the same college. Who are they?
well, I'm looking at it right now.
Ah! Close your eyes.
Well, I was
Close your
gonna. Well, I'll just
eyes.
say Tua and Carson Wentz, but it's Tua and Jalen Hurts.
Tua and Jalen. Tua and Jalen.
And what is that in passing? What?
Passing yards.
Right now, it looks like Tua and Carson Wentz. Jalen Hurts is at passing yards 576.
576.
Carson Wentz is
Oh, is
at
it total
650.
yards? Is it total
It
yards?
could be total
Passing, yeah,
yards.
yeah, yeah.
Total yards.
Passing
It could be total
and
yards.
rushing, yeah, yeah. Total yards. Total
Passing and
yards.
rushing.
Yeah, total yards.
Um,
Bama churning out great plays.
yeah, passing and rushing.
Those are pleasant surprises, man. The Eagles and the Dolphins. I'm happy for both franchises. The Dolphins have been
Oh yeah.
bad for so long. I'm like, yo, it's your turn. I even want them to beat up on the Pats. Like, you beat them like they used to beat you up.
Yeah. So some detailed stats. I did want to go through this real quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, the passing attempts: Joe Flacco, Joe Burrow, Carson Wentz,
Okay, okay,
Kyler Murray,
okay.
Tua, Herbert, Matt Ryan, Cousins, Stafford, David Carr, Davis Mills, Winston, Mahomes, Russell Wilson. Realize we're not seeing Tom
Russell
Brady.
Wilson is on that list.
Number 14 though. Trevor
Okay,
Lawrence at
okay,
15,
okay, okay,
Trubisky at 16,
okay.
dude Brady at a solemn 21, Lamar Jackson at 23. Um
Okay.
yeah.
Lamar
So
Jackson
I
at
mean
23.
Jalen
That's a
Hurts at
little low.
63 too. Yeah.
That's a little low for Lamar.
Jalen Hurts at 20, ranked 20. But Philly doesn't really pass the ball like that. But I really like to see the passing attempts,
Yep.
only from again a fantasy's perspective.
Mhm.
I definitely think it helps to see like what type of receivers you should possibly get,
Yep.
or just what offenses might have some random players to get.
Since you
Yeah,
mentioned
go right ahead.
since you mentioned receivers, I have to ask you this question.
Yep.
Gun to your head. You have to pick one. Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson? I pulled the trigger already. All right, you died. It's a tough one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with I'm
Mm.
going I'm gonna go with Justin Jefferson.
Ooh, we going
I
J J?
initially would have gone with like a Jamar Chase,
Okay.
but Justin Jefferson I think is a better football player than I think Jamar Chase is.
Ooh.
I think Justin Jefferson knows how to play the game,
Okay.
and I think he's a more dynamic wide receiver than Jamar. But obviously Jamar Chase is fucking Jamar Chase, bro. So, but I would go with Justin Jefferson. Who you taking?
So we agree. I would have went
We
Jefferson
agree.
too. I
Okay.
think Jefferson is a little more versatile because you could put him in the slot and he'll kill you the
Yes.
same way.
Yes.
Like
And I feel like he
Northwest,
block.
East,
He'll
South.
block.
Yeah,
He'll block for you.
he's more what's that word? What's that word? Like Jamar is size, physical, speed, shifty. Like Jefferson would get
Yeah.
open. Like yeah, I'm going Jefferson. You know what though? I might like Cooper Cup better than both. That sounds kind of crazy.
I,
I might like Cooper better than
I'm
both.
gonna go more crazier than you. I would
Mm.
take Justin Jefferson over Cooper Cup.
Ooh.
I
Why?
think
Why?
Justin
Why do you
Jefferson.
think so?
But by the way, Justin Jefferson is not the best wide receiver in the league.
Yeah, that'd be Devontae Adams, but that's a whole other conversation.
No, it's not. You think Devontae Adams
It's
number one?
Devontae, boy.
No,
It's
it's Tyreek
Devontae.
Hill.
Tyreek, just because he's fast, he don't run a
It's
route.
Tyreek Hill.
He don't run a route.
He don't need to.
Listen, Devontae has the best route tree and the best hands in football, hands down.
I
Hands
can't
down.
disagree. I can't disagree with that, but I do think winning does matter, and I think Tyreek Hill makes a lot of crazy plays when you need him most.
You do.
Devontae Adams,
He does.
Devontae Adams played with Rodgers, bro.
He did.
Played with
He
Rodgers.
did.
Not
He
much
did.
came out of that. Oh shoot, looks like we have a comment in the comment section.
I
Diggs
mean,
is the best in the league, man, because of
Diggs.
his QV. That's coming from
Diggs.
Foodie. Foodie was good.
Diggs. He has an elite QB
Diggs.
too. He has an elite QB.
The reason why again Diggs is falling in that trap, man. I don't know. I like Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is doing it with Tua Tagovailoa,
Tua.
and also
Tua.
did it with Patrick Mahomes. Not to say that Patrick Mahomes is in comparison to Tua or Tua is not
So
good.
wait.
I
Don't
just think
you
Tyreek.
dare utter the name Tua with the name Mahomes. They should never be in the same sentence. All right.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua.
Nah, I just think that Tyreek Hill is proving even though he's not as good as a blocker as
Okay,
Justin
okay,
Jefferson, he's
okay.
not versatile. He's not versatile
We
as
have
Devontae Adams or the craziest hands. But when it matters, bro, for a quarterback, I think Tyreek Hill has proved I can show up
shout out to
when it
everybody
when
in
it
the chat.
matters.
Thank you, Lukey. Yes, Packers, we stand strong. Cisco agrees with you in there down there. Tyreek Hill over any receiver, he creates a matchup nightmare. I'd have to agree to disagree because Patrick still found a way to get it done, but you could see that that offense has no deep threat right now. Like the Chiefs, they have no deep threat. But I do feel that Tyreek was a beneficiary of the attention put on Kelsey as well. Like they help each other out. Like you couldn't really double Kelsey and you couldn't really double Tyreek Hill. Now that he's with Tua, the reason why I think he's gonna do so well is because there's these other guys, these other speedsters like Waddle, Mostert. Gesicki's a great tight end. Like I, I'm going Devontae Adams over Tyreek, man. I know Tyreek got that speed on his side, but Devontae can do any. He can run any route. He can get open. He can catch him covered. Like
And how tall is Devontae again? I think he's like 6'3", 6'4".
yeah, Devontae got size. Hey, you
Yeah.
can't put that against him. You
No,
can't
no,
put
no,
that.
no. Of course not. Of course not. It's a benefit. It's a benefit. And trust me, I don't think the bar is like far off for Devontae to be like that guy that I'm talking about. I feel like last year I might have agreed with you, but in the NFL, I feel like these things, who's the best and stuff,
Yeah,
it's almost a week to week basis.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
And
Six
I'm
one.
going
We
with Ty.
just
No,
we just
yeah,
got it
and
in.
you're
Yeah,
not
he's
wrong.
six
You're
one.
not
He's
wrong
6'1".
either. Because to me, Tyreek Hill does have weaknesses, maybe off the field that Devontae doesn't really have as much. Like I do think Devontae Adams, sorry, he definitely gets along with his quarterbacks a lot quicker than a Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill certainly is a man doing his own thing.
The same way you were like, oh, you think Jefferson's a better football player. Tyreek
Yeah.
probably is the better football because you can run slants and he'll take him to the crib. You can have him as a running back or have him coming out the backfield. I'd have to say yeah, Tyreek is really he's top three. I'll give him top three.
I don't know how you can say he's not, man. The dude's been doing it for so
There's
long,
some
and
great
then
receivers out here. Diggs,
they are, yeah.
Jefferson, Chase, Devontae. We're not even talking about somebody that's coming back week 7. DeAndre Hopkins, good as
Yep.
anybody. As good as anybody. There's so many good receivers in the NFL, man.
And to me, I feel like before, a couple years ago, a lot of analysts and stuff got
Mhm.
into this like happy um thought process. I guess maybe because Patrick Mahomes was coming in, and
Yeah.
there was still Philip Rivers, some of the old time guys. But with all these good receivers, there are not a lot of good quarterbacks to throw to them. Like I'm being like, let's just
So
hot take. Like
I would love in a perfect universe, I would love to see even for 1 year, Tyreek Hill with Aaron Rodgers, because that would literally like cement it to me where he would have somebody that can fully utilize his speed. A lot of QBs can't utilize his speed. No, Mahomes did a great job. Mahomes did a great job. But do you think he's been used to his full potential? Like his full like what if an offense was completely tailored to Tyreek? Which is what would happen if he
I
ever
don't
came to
even
Green
know if
Bay.
he's the I don't even know if he's the best player for Tyreek Hill all time. I think I
Hmm.
would go easily go Peyton Manning. I think what Peyton Manning
Peyton.
would be able to do, yeah, with what Peyton Manning would be able to do with Tyreek Hill versus like what he did with like Marvin Harrison and stuff.
Eh.
I think that would be like the ultimate like mixtape.
oh,
Wait, who did you say was the QB again?
I wanted him with Rodgers.
Rogers,
I would
yeah,
love to see him with
Rogers.
Rodgers. I'd like to see him with Lamar
Dude,
Jackson.
you and this Rogers complex, man.
Listen,
Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, what's going on with the Packers?
we
There's a
just
lot, yo.
we
There's
just
too
beat
many
the
Packers
Bears.
plugs.
That's what's
There's
going on.
too
We
many
just beat the
Packers
Bears.
plugs right now for
Hey
a
yo,
team
I got
that.
I got my Packers fans in the chat. We roll deep. We roll deep. We walked all over Chicago is what we did. All right. Took a stroll.
Yo,
We took a stroll through O Block. Nah,
Yo,
man.
that's bad funny, yo.
Yeah, listen, we got a big one next week. We got a big game. You know who we're playing, right?
Who?
We're playing the GOAT, Tampa.
You got? Oh yeah, you got
Mm-hmm.
Brady.
Mm-hmm. I'm salivating. I think we're gonna get him. I think we're gonna get him. What y'all think in the chat? You Packers, Tampa. Who you got? I think the Packers got it.
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
think
don't. Yeah, I
Tampa
wouldn't
don't look
even.
good. Mike Evans is suspended. We got Scotty Miller. That's who's gonna kill us. Scotty Miller. Nah, man. Key in on Fournette. We'll be all right. And then have Aaron Jones and Dylan do their thing. We'll be all right. The rookie receivers are only going to get better
Yo,
every
you
week.
don't feel like Rodgers is on his last hurrah?
I mean, he is. It's time. He's getting old. I think we have maybe 2 years tops of Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, okay,
Tops.
okay, okay,
But listen,
okay.
he's gonna ride out into the night with one ring, one last ring. All right, one last ring.
All right, so let's
How
get
about
some
you?
picks
Oh
going.
yeah, let's go. Let's get these picks
No,
going.
no, no.
Let's get
We'll
these
get the
picks going.
picks going. I was gonna say with Rodgers, bro. I don't know, man. He doesn't seem to be aging quite well to me. I
Really?
feel like yo, honestly, I feel like he was supposed to be a bridge guy
Mm-hmm.
for the Packers, and he's not acting like it. Like I feel like a lot of what he's doing is very diva-ish, and I don't know, yo. Like I just feel like it's not gonna work out, and I think he's gonna get his wish. I think he is gonna get traded
Uh huh.
at some point. Um, I just like all the complaining and stuff. Definitely, I can definitely see that happening. But let's go with the
Mm.
picks.
Hold on. Before
By
you
the
get the pick started, check the chat. Check the chat real quick. Foodie as an important message for you. You know, I'm just a
check what chat.
messenger. The YouTube. Looks like stream something. But we'll make our picks. We'll make our picks. Everybody, just wait up.
Oh, he said my stream went down.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if it did, it did. I mean, ain't no issue if it did. It's still like, yeah, it looks like I'm still alive, but
I don't know why that would be any issue. It's just
yeah, no, it's just my highlights. But we can continue.
All right. What's the
Yeah, it's
first
not
matchup?
no big deal.
What's the first matchup?
But anyway, yeah. The first matchup we got on the docket,
Yep.
we got Pittsburgh and
Pittsburgh versus Cleveland.
spread. We got Cleveland
Uh-huh.
4.5 point favorite. Pittsburgh's the underdogs. It's in Cleveland, by the way.
Okay. Pittsburgh, Cleveland. Oh, I go
Who you got?
first. Ooh, this
Yeah,
is
you go first. I'll go
they
second. And
they
yeah, you
hate
go
each
first.
other. They hate each other. You know what? Somebody told me Trubisky was as good as Jared Goff, and
Uh
I
huh.
I threw up inside my mouth. All right, Cisco. I'm going with Cleveland. All right. Trubisky is terrible. Terrible. All right. If you're standing right here, Trubisky's gonna throw it to Muhammad Ali behind me. All right. Nah, I'm going with Cleveland. Jacoby's gonna game manage. Chubb and Hunt are gonna do just enough. They no T.J. Watt. Cleveland. Who you
Cleveland.
got?
All right.
Who you
I'm
got?
going with Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh has a
Pittsburgh.
really tough defense,
They do.
and yeah,
They
I
do.
definitely think Pittsburgh's gonna win that one. I think it's
Okay.
gonna be an easy one.
Easy.
Um,
Ha! Ha! Easy.
yeah, I definitely think it's
Ha!
gonna be an easy one. I think it's yo. I don't know, yo. I'm high on Pittsburgh, and I think that's maybe because I played a lot of freaking Madden with them.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm definitely going with the Pittsburgh Steelers for sure.
Pittsburgh. Nah, man. Listen, Chubb is gonna run all over them boys. T.J. Watt is out for a few more weeks. It should be fun to watch. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, nah, it's gonna be a good
That's
one. It's gonna be
actually
a
gonna
good
be a
one.
good game. Who we got next?
All right, so next we got Houston
Houston
at Chicago. Obviously, 1 o'clock
Ooh.
game.
at Chicago.
Chicago is at a 2.5 point favorite
Okay.
at home. I'm going with Houston at Chicago. I'm going with Houston again.
Honestly,
I'm going with the underdog.
so far I like what I see from Houston. I don't like what I see from Chicago. I'm gonna go with Houston. At
You're gonna
Chicago,
go
I
with
think
Houston?
yeah, I think David Mills gets it done, gets the job done.
Okay, so yeah. And by the way, Houston is the underdog in that game.
Which is crazy.
Um,
Hey, if I was a betting man, that's the game right there. If
yeah, no, if you were, yeah, certainly.
hmm
Next game we got Las Vegas at Tennessee.
All right, so I'm gonna be biased because I want him to do bad. I'm picking Tennessee to get out this hole. I'm picking Tennessee. Okay, Derek Carr. Derek Carr is a fraud. Devontae is going to miss the Packers
And by the
dearly.
way, Vegas is favored again.
They're gonna miss the Packers dearly. I believe Vegas will be up all game and they will find a way to lose. Titans get the ball rolling. Derrick Henry has a monster game. Derrick Henry will have a monster performance.
All
I'm going with
right, so
Tennessee.
I'm going with the Vegas Raiders. I'm not. I just said it here first, man. I'm not a big believer of the Tennessee Titans right now.
Yep, yep.
I'm going with Vegas. All right, I'm going with Vegas. Next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs 2-0 going up
Okay.
against the Indianapolis Colts.
Tuh.
Kansas City is a 5.5 point
Can we
favorite,
can, can we skip that game?
and this one is in this
Yo.
one is in Indianapolis as
So
well.
let me paint the picture. All right, close your eyes right now. Close your eyes. Patrick Mahomes has the ball. I smell 5 touchdowns. I smell 4 or 5 of them things. He side throws,
Okay,
deep
okay,
throw.
okay.
Juju has a good game. His first good game. Edwards Hilaire catches a touchdown. It's gonna be a beat down. It's gonna be bad. I'm
All
sorry. I'm
right.
sorry, Indiana. I don't know. Who do you got?
All right, so I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Chiefs, of course. I am not going with the Indianapolis Colts. They look bad, man. And Matt
Sidebar.
Ryan, dude,
Sidebar.
Matt
Is he
Ryan
done?
looks even,
I was just
bro.
gonna
He
ask
looks
you.
worse. He looks worse. He looks worse in
What is
Indianapolis.
that? What is
He
that?
looks worse in Indianapolis, which I didn't even think that could happen. I was
That's
like,
kind
dude,
of hard to do because the Falcons were a mess last year, man.
oh my
It's
God, yo, too
disgusting.
funny,
Disgusting.
too freaking funny. All right,
Matt, do
so
better.
next we got the 2-0, to me the game of the week probably. The
Game of the
2-0
week.
Buffalo Bills
Ooh,
go in as 6.5 point
that
favorite, so a
game is gonna
touchdown
be. What time is
versus
that
the
game?
Miami Dolphins. That's at 1 o'clock.
Oof, oof, oof. I need to watch every second of every minute of
I'm
that
gonna go
game.
first. I'm gonna choose.
Oof. Drum roll.
You want to know something? I went to the game live the last
He's
time the
gonna pick the
Buffalo
Dolphins.
Bills
He's
played the
gonna pick the
Miami
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
He's gonna pick the
The
Dolphins.
Buffalo Bills destroyed the Miami Dolphins in
Really?
Miami, and
Really?
it was a rout.
Okay. This is not the
I'm
same
going
team.
with Miami.
Ah!
I'm going with Miami.
I knew you.
I'm going with
You're a
Miami.
Floridian. You're a Floridian.
Yo,
You're not
I'm
gonna.
going with Miami.
He's
It
gonna
doesn't
go
make any
Tampa.
sense.
He's gonna go Miami. All right. We got you. I got you figured out.
Yeah,
Um,
doesn't make any sense.
that
Yep, go right ahead.
game. That game's gonna be a movie. Okay. That game's gonna be a movie. Ah. Shoot. Shoot. Diggs is coming off one of the best games of his career. I hope Gabe Davis plays. I'm gonna go Buffalo. Josh
You're gonna go
Allen,
Buffalo?
the best QB will win this one. The best QB in the NFL will win this one. How about that?
Okay. You're gonna go Joe.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go Josh Allen.
All right. So next we got Detroit. 1-1 Detroit. By the
Okay.
way, one of the better teams in the NFL too.
Detroit. Okay.
1-1 Detroit going up against 1-1 Minnesota. Minnesota's a 6.5 point favorite. This one is in Minnesota. Who you got?
1-1 Detroit. I'm feeling Detroit. I don't know what it is. You know, Jared Goff is a great QB. I'm going Detroit on this one. The Vikings don't haven't looked like themselves. I don't know about you, but
Mm.
Dalvin Cook doesn't look like he got that step right now. He looks like he lost his step.
Mm.
JJ is nasty, but Kirk has been trying to force feed him, and him and Adam Thielen are not on the same page. At all. I don't know what's going on with these two. I think the lines are rolling, and the lines are gonna come to town and lay it down.
Okay, so you're going with the Lions. I'm going with
Uh
the
huh.
with the Vikings, of course.
Okay.
I do
Okay.
feel like the Lions are one of these up and coming teams that has a lot of promise,
Mhm. Mhm.
especially if Jared Goff keeps playing like how he's playing.
Jared Goff has been really
Um,
good.
I just think Minnesota has a lot to play for this week. They looked pretty bad on Sunday Night Football versus I think they played was it Buffalo? Yeah, they
Minnesota.
played Buffalo.
Minnesota.
Yeah,
No, the Eagles.
the Eagles, the
Yo,
Eagles, another
Darius
good team.
Slay. Darius Slay
The
should have
Eagles,
5 picks.
yeah, the
Darius
Eagles.
Slay should have 5 picks.
I think
Detroit
Minnesota
was low
cleans
key
it up.
good last season. Yeah, they were.
I think Minnesota cleans it up though. I think Minnesota cleans it up though.
Minnesota.
Yeah. All
Listen,
right. So next
Detroit was
we
hot,
got
man. Detroit's been hot, and they've
yeah,
been
they're hot. They
carrying
they
over.
definitely hot, but they on the road and they're playing a playoff team. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really
Okay.
see much there. This one's for you. We
Mm,
got Baltimore 1-1,
okay.
3.5 point favorites heading into New England to play the Patriots at 1-1.
Um, I'm so sorry for New England. It's gonna be a beat down. It's gonna be a big down. Lamar Jackson's gonna put a stamp on this game. Pay me, all right. Duvernay is gonna get a touchdown. Bateman's gonna get a touchdown. It's gonna be a rout. Sorry, Belichick. Who you got?
I'm going with the upset. I got New England.
Huh.
The reason why I got New England, I do think the loss of Duvernay, the concussion, is going to affect the Baltimore Ravens. I do think that they will have other injuries. I don't know why. I'm just thinking that. I just think that the
Mm.
Patriots will win. On to the next one. Since Cincinnati, I don't have any reason why I think the Patriots are going to win. I'm just going with the Patriots. I'm
Okay.
going with the Patriots in the
I
upset.
was gonna say,
I don't really have an
you. I was gonna
explanation.
say you need to wipe some of that off your mouth. You have a little bit bullshit left in there, you know. I was about to say.
I'm going with the Patriots. Leave it at that. Up next, we got Cincinnati 0-2
Mhm.
versus the New York Jets. I'm gonna take this one first, just to lay the
Go
pressure
ahead.
off of you. I
Go
know
ahead.
you're kind of
Oh, so
you
much
you
pressure.
you're kind of ready to pounce on Cincinnati, and I think
Man,
my
I
pick
can't
is
wait.
gonna push you over the edge. I'm going with the Jets
Me
at
too.
home.
Ah, me
I'm going
too.
at home.
Joe
I'm going with
Flacco,
the
let's go. I'm
Yo,
go-
I'm going with the Jets at home, whether Zach Wilson's a quarterback or Joe Flacco. I
Listen,
just think Cincinnati's line is so soft.
the Jets have a good defense. Don't blink. You know, pay attention. The Jets have a good defense. They usually do, anyways. It's been the offense that's been lacking. Joe is here to change all that. All right, they got Corey Davis on one side. They got that kid Wilson on the other. I like what I see. I like what I see. They're playing with heart. They're playing with passion. They want to win. They're gonna win.
All right, so I mean, we kind of agree there. I think
Yeah.
I don't know, yo. I wasn't high on Cincinnati last year, and I kind of feel like this year is like kind of exposing them.
They need
But
to
that's
fix
just
that
my
line. Cincinnati can be one of the best teams ever. They need to fix
yo.
that
They
line.
really could.
They need to fix that line.
So another game that potentially has some chance for fireworks. We got 2-0 Philadelphia Eagles,
Uh huh.
6.5 point favorites going to
Fly high.
looks like across the bridge to Washington to play the Commanders
Ooh.
at 1-1. Again, 6.5 point favorites. Who you got?
Ooh. See, Washington. Washington is sneaky. They're really good in the second half, and they have weapons. Curtis Samuel, McLaurin, Dotson, that rookie, nasty. They have a good running game. I'm going with the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is on fire. Ooh, AJ Brown, Miles Sanders. Man, I'm going with the Eagles. Eagles got a good defense. They're about to beat. They're about to beat some ass.
All right, so I'm gonna go with. Hmm.
It's gonna be a close one. Maybe. Maybe.
hmm. I'm gonna go with Philly. I didn't want to,
Mhm.
but they're favored, and I don't like. I feel like there's something in the water in Washington, man. They played some inspired football last week,
Yeah.
but I'm still gonna go with Philly. I think Philly goes to 3-0. I think this one's gonna be close. But I'm going
Oh
with
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Philly.
yeah. I think they'll definitely pull up a fight. Wentz doesn't get the respect he deserves. He's actually a really good quarterback when he's on, and he has weapons. McLaurin, top 10 talent. Curtis Samuel is a Swiss Army knife, and that rookie, I don't even know where the ceiling is for him, Dotson. So I think they'll put up a fight, but right now the Eagles are the better team, like on both sides of the ball. So I'm
They
going with the Eagles.
definitely
I'm
are.
going with the Eagles.
Okay, so you're going with the Eagles. All right, so next game we got the. All right, so we got the New Orleans Saints
Okay.
at 1-1, three and a
The
half point
Saints.
favorites going to the Carolina Panthers at 0-2. I'm gonna go with the Carolina Panthers getting their first win of the season
Really?
at home. Yep, I definitely am. I do feel
I
like
have to
Baker
pick your
Mayfield is
brain.
turning the corner.
What makes you
New
think that?
Orleans, on the other hand, they're not in a dome. You're
Mhm.
playing a divisional game on the road.
Mhm.
They're not the same New Orleans Saints. I'm gonna go with Carolina to squeak by with the win. Remember, the Saints are at a 3.5 point favorite.
So this one's tough for me because the Saints. Michael Thomas is back. He looks great. Olave is a phenomenal receiver. He's gonna have a good career. They have Kamara. They have a good defense. I really think the Saints should take that one. But Jameis throws so many picks. He's gonna. But then I don't trust Baker Mayfield to win games. it's, it's gonna be the battle of who's the worst quarterback. I think. Um, I'm gonna go with the Saints. I'm gonna go with the
It's not a
Saints.
bad pick.
Half-heartedly, I'm going with
It's
the
it's
Saints.
a it's a tough game to pick. It definitely is.
I'm looking at Baker and I'm like, he doesn't even know how to use McCaffrey. He
He
can't
doesn't.
he can't get the ball to DJ Moore on time. Eh,
It's like the same issues from Cleveland.
yes, yes. The only guy he has any rapport with right now is like what? What's his name? Robbie Anderson. And I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. Baker just doesn't look good. He doesn't look good. But Jameis gives the cookie up. Like he'll look great, and then turnover. It's like it's gonna be the battle of the worst QB. Who is gonna make the least mistakes? Because they both will make mistakes. I think
Yeah,
I
no,
think
it's a
both
tough
quarterback.
game.
Hot take. s- Between both quarterbacks, there will be at least 7 turnovers combined.
You think so?
Yes.
I think a lot. I think a
Yes.
lot of punts.
Yes. Nah.
I
There's
think.
gonna be fumbles. There's gonna be picks. There's gonna be fumbles. There's gonna be
All
picks.
right, let's guess then. Let's guess. How
I'm
many
gonna
picks you got
say
combined?
so. I'm gonna say 5 picks. 3 from Jameis, 2 from Baker, and 2 fumbles. I don't know who's gonna fumble twice, but
Two
there will be two
fumbles.
fumbles.
So 5 picks
S-
and 2 fumbles.
Yes, 7 turnovers.
Okay. And
Carolina's defense
each
will be
each fumble is going to be recovered
actually.
by the opposing team.
Shout out to Joseph Tice in the chat. Joe, if you're new, hit like, hit follow, and I think you might be right. Carolina does have the best defense out of the two teams. Joseph Tice believes Carolina will win it.
Yeah, I got Carolina too, man.
You
They're
got
at
Carolina.
home. I think you're talking about two teams who are like at, I don't know, spots 20 and under as far as like how talented they're going to be this year.
But as far
Carolina's at home. You have two shaky QBs. One team has McCaffrey. One team has Career. I don't know. I'm going with Carolina, man.
it's a tough one for me because
It's a tough one.
I know Jameis can really throw it. Like Jameis can really he got a better deep ball than Baker. Um, it's the turnovers. It's the turnovers.
Yeah, it
Jameis just
definitely
gives it
is.
up. Who's next? Who's next? Who's the
Four
next one?
o'clock games. We're now into the 4 o'clock games.
Okay.
We're talking Jacksonville Jaguars. They go in as 7.5 point underdogs. They're going to be playing against the LA Chargers at 1-1. I'm going LA. That's an easy one. Jacksonville has been playing good with Trevor Lawrence. He looks a lot more comfortable. But I'm still going with the Chargers.
So I love what's going on in Jacksonville right now. It's like this little magic on the field right now.
Yep, you can see it.
Can we talk about Christian Kirk? Christian Kirk is balling right now. Him and Trevor, they get it. They get it. Um, yeah, Joe, 5 picks. That's what I had to. They get it. Ah, the Chargers are better. The Chargers, that defense. By the way, that Chiefs game, Chiefs Chargers. The Chargers were the better team. That defense was shutting Mahomes down. Uh, 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 Justin gave the game. Herbert gave the game up with that pick six in the end zone. I'm going Chargers. They're gonna have a really good year. But Jacksonville, watch out. They're X Factor. I think that they might squeeze by. They might
Yeah,
squeeze by.
Jacksonville's playing like a team that finally has some good coaching.
Yeah.
They look like, Grandpa Joe. Tom Coughlin's gone, so everybody's loose now.
Hmm.
I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit more of like the players team, if it seems like. But let's move on.
Next
We
team,
have the LA Rams, 3.5 point
the
favorites
Rams.
going
Okay.
into Arizona. They're going to be playing the Cardinals. Who you got?
Ooh, Rams versus Arizona.
Rams are favored on the
Rams.
road going into
So
Arizona.
Arizona has not looked good, but the Rams don't scare me this year. I'm gonna go with the Rams just cause better defense and Aaron Donald, Cooper Cup. But I don't like what I've seen from the Rams so far this year. But I'm gonna go with the Rams because the Cardinals look. Actually, they had a good second half in Vegas, but it's Vegas. It's their car. It, I'm going Rams. I'm going Rams.
You going
I'm going
Rams?
Rams.
I am not a believer of the Rams.
Oof.
Matthew Stafford has been very shaky.
Okay.
The loss to Robert Woods,
Okay.
Odell,
Okay.
I don't know. And Arizona, like you said, they looked it very hot in the second
In the
half
second
of
half.
week
In the
two.
second half.
Like, I don't see why that wouldn't carry over
Oh,
into this
so you think
game.
they tapped into something there?
I don't think that they've tapped into anything. I just think this is a good matchup for them that they can win.
Okay.
But I think that Kyler Murray, if anything, if you want to say he tapped into anything, I'll
Hmm.
just say he looks comfortable.
I
Like,
like.
I don't think he's figured anything out or anything like that. I just think he looks comfortable. He looks
Uh.
comfortable. He's running around. He looks
Okay.
twinkle toes. He's
Okay.
having fun.
Looks like the chat agrees with you. They're all saying Arizona. Arizona by 10. Guy, the Rams are the Super Bowl content. Like they're the champions. They're the reigning champions in the NFL.
Yeah, not too
Arizona
sure
by
about
10.
that.
Arizona by 10.
So this
Go
next
Rams.
one, I feel like the spread is it's kind of funny, but we got the Atlanta Hawks at 0-2. They
Okay.
are it's damn near almost tied, but they're underdogs by a half of a point. They're going to Seattle, which to me has the 12th man. You're going up against the Seattle Seahawks with Geno Smith.
All
I'm
right.
going with Seattle. I don't know
All
why
right.
it's that close, but that's the 425 game this Sunday. Who you
All right.
going with? Atlanta 0-2 at 1-1 Seattle.
So like I hear you, Seattle at home, the 12th man. The way the way that offense looks under Gino, they could have a 13th man. I have no faith in them winning this game. Okay. The Falcons got a little pep in their step. They should have probably won that last game. Drake London and Mariota are starting to connect. They haven't even incorporated Kyle Pitts into the fold yet. Patterson is doing but what Patterson does. I'm going with the Hawks here. Seattle is looking real shaky to me. Gino can't even get the ball to Metcalf. It's like Metcalf is just too fast for him or something. Lockett is the only one that's catching balls from him right now. Their running game is anemic. They have three like running backs who run the same style, physical, baby Marshawn Lynch's, and they do nothing. Yeah,
It's a pretty bad game, and I
yeah,
see Joseph in the comment section
yeah,
for the layer, bro. You have some of the best subs, by the way.
yeah.
Um,
Shout out to the subs, man.
yeah, some of the best subs out there, but yeah, they know their football. But yeah, it's gonna be a shit game, man. But
Oh
that's
yeah.
that's
That
why I
one.
mentioned that's why I mentioned the 12th man. If there's anyone that's gonna step up, it's gonna be
It's
him.
the 12th man.
If there's anybody that's gonna step up, it's gonna be him.
You know,
So
I'm gonna watch that game just so I can watch Pete Carroll dancing around. He has the best reactions. All right, when it's good or when it's
Dude,
bad.
Pete Carroll's
I
only out
love
there
Pete.
for his health
A
at this
joy
point,
for
man. He's
life.
doing
All
he's
right.
he's doing it for fitness.
I love watching Pete. They're just prancing around the sideline.
Yo, that got me dying, man.
Nah,
All right,
man.
so next game. This one is probably
Okay.
your favorite. Green Bay Packers are going
Green
in
Bay.
as a point and a half underdogs up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 2-0. This
Yep.
one's in Tampa.
Okay.
It's kind of a run of the muck game, but I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay to go with 3-0. I will not have Green Bay winning. Who do you got?
Tampa, you should be 0-2 right now. All right, and we're gonna expose you. We're gonna expose you, Tom Terrific, Tampa Tom. Yeah, no, he's throwing the ball to Scotty Miller for 4 quarters. Oh, actually, they just signed Cole Beasley like 2 hours ago. Desperation, desperation. He's
Nah,
not.
I sense genius.
He's not Edelman. All right, we get
I
what's
sense
going on. He's not.
genius.
He's not Edelman.
I
Okay?
sense genius coming
No,
out of
he's not
Brady.
Edelman. They're probably running routes right now. Like, listen, this is how This is how Edelman would do it. Okay, all right. This is how he. No,
Dude,
no.
Brady knows exactly what he's doing. He
Well,
knows exactly what he's doing.
listen.
I'm going with Tampa
Packers
Bay.
by 10. Packers by 10.
It's gonna
All
be a
right.
close one. It's
Packers
gonna be
by
a
10.
close one.
Packers.
All right.
Joe. Packers defense is just as good. All right. Okay.
So the next matchup, potentially, some people might say it's a Super Bowl preview.
Hmm.
Some young Thundercats out there might just be like,
Super Bowl preview.
why is Trey Lance not playing? He's hurt. So sad. But we
Oh,
have Jimmy
Jimmy G.
Garoppolo and the San
Jimmy G.
Francisco 49ers.
Like a
Sunday night
thief.
football.
Like a
Sunday night
thief in the night.
football going up against Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. To me, a game of the has-beens. Where have you been for me lately? And where is my ex? 49ers at Denver. 49ers are favored at a point and a half favorites. I'll let you go first, Lair.
Listen. So when Trey Lance got hurt, the entire arena, everybody was gasping. Everybody but one man, Jimmy G, just hiding a smirk like, oh, I'm about to run it up. I'm about to run it up again. I got the Niners. Jimmy G, they got a different swagger when he's back there. Even though he's not even that good. He's just a great leader. I don't know how to explain it. Jimmy G, I think the Niners got this one. I love Debo.
Going
Brown.
Niners?
I'm going Niners.
I go Jimmy G wets the bed and Denver wins Sunday Night Football, casting more doubt into the locker room of the San Francisco 49ers. Jimmy G throws
Can we
three
talk
picks.
about the Broncos?
That's how I see this game happening. I'm going with the Broncos.
The Broncos play calling is trash. Yo,
It's okay.
they kicked a 64-yard field goal with 3 timeouts, 30 seconds, and Russell Wilson on the team.
They will be better.
Okay, you know who that head coach is? You know who that head coach is? He's one of the old Packers offensive coordinators that used to always want to kick it. Nah, I think we're going Niners with this one.
You going nine? I'm going Denver.
Niners with this one. I feel
I'm
bad
going
for Russell.
Denver.
He's gonna butt heads with that guy. I feel bad for Russell.
I'm going Denver. So now, final game Monday night.
Last game.
America's game of the week. We have the Dallas Cowboys at 1-1, a point and a half underdogs going into New York to play the 2-0 New York Giants.
2-0. Say that again.
2-0 New York Giants.
A little louder. A little louder.
I'm going with the 2-0 New York Giants for this one. I'm going with the 2-0 New York Giants for this one. Reason why, I do think that Cooper Rush, he looked good last week, but just like the Jimmy Garoppolo effect, I think it wears off in New York. Not to say that he throws as many picks as I see Jimmy Garoppolo doing, but I think New York is for real. This is their season. I think they win that division as well. Who do you got?
I think this game will be close. You know, Cooper Rush did a great job last game. I don't even like Dallas. Pollard looks good. They're getting Gallup back. CeeDee Lamb. I don't think it'll be pretty, But the 2-0 Giants are gonna be 3-0. Let's go. Let's go. We're going Giants. We're going Giants,
You
man.
going
We're
Giants?
going Giants, man. I like Saquon. I like what Daniel Jones is doing. Tony, yeah, they got Galladay pouting on the sideline. Bro, it's not about how much you get paid, bro. What are you doing on the field? What did you do last year? What are you doing at practice? I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Giants, man. 2-0
Giants are a
Giants.
really good
They're gonna
pick.
be 3-0. They're gonna be 3-0. With the Giants. I like what's going
Giants
on
are
over
a
there.
really good pick.
I
Well,
like
that
what's going on over there.
concludes all of the picks that we have. If you would like to join the Pick'ems challenge,
Okay.
I wonder
Fly
if I could
Eagles,
put.
fly. Eagles are my second favorite team. I
Yeah,
hear
if
you,
you would like to
Joe.
join the Pick'em challenge, just reach out to the lair. I do have a spreadsheet, a website that I'm using
Yes,
for the
sir.
Pick'ems. If you want to enter your Pick'ems,
I'll make a community post
and
with the pickums
once
in it.
you pick the yeah, once you submit the Pick'ems, um, I should be able to. We should be able to read them back on the playback for next
Okay.
week's live stream on Wednesday. I got suspended during this live stream for streaming NFL content. It
Ridiculous.
is a-okay. It is a-okay here at the Basketball Zen.
Ridiculous.
I am here with the layer. To me, one of the great sports, I should say, sports analyzers out there.
I
So
love the game.
I'm
I
just
love the
happy to be
game.
in his presence, and I hope you guys cherish the layer as well,
Hey
man. But
guys,
what do you got to
guys,
say?
listen. We couldn't do this without you guys in the chat, man. Shout out to all the subs, follow, like anybody that popped in, popped out. We was up to 8 people in here. We're gonna do this every Wednesday. I will see you again. Thank you.
See you guys next Wednesday. This was the NFL Week 3 preview. Maybe we'll come up with another show if this video gets a little bit more likes.
Yes,
But
sir.
right now, every Wednesday is the day where we'll be talking nothing but NFL news, highlights, fantasy, whatever comes about.
And some
But
madness
yeah.
in there. Some
And some, I mean,
some madness.
maybe not, man. I don't know about that, man. Let's not talk about Madden. Madden
Nah,
just
we don't
dropped
have
the
to talk
ball
about that.
the
Yeah.
other day.
Listen, I there's so many games coming out. I don't even know if I'm gonna play Madden for a little
Yeah, I
while.
guess
So
if we segue to games, by the way, I know I see Joseph in your chat, I see Cisco in your chat, I see
yes,
Daily
sir.
Foodie in your chat.
Yes,
It's
sir.
freaking going off. Leave a like before we go, and also subscribe to the layer and also the Basketball Zone.
Subscribe to the
But
Zen too.
but we will be live tomorrow
Hmm.
playing some Call of Duty on
Oh yeah,
PC.
that's coming out. That's
Foodie
coming out.
Shorts will be there as well. So if you guys do want to get up on the giddy up, we will be live again on tomorrow. I myself and probably the layer will be live tonight on 2K. I'm not too sure about the layer,
I'm
but
always live. Come on, man. It's a
yeah,
day off. You
but
know I'm on.
but yeah, this is your stream, man. I'll let you do the final goodbyes.
Man, we're good.
I'm chilling with you.
Listen, we are dialed in. This is episode 1 of many. And we're thinking of different show ideas. We might work something out for Saturdays or Sundays before the games. We'll figure something out. But stay tuned in, and I can't wait for the NBA season because it's gonna be even more. Have a great night, guys.